Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. It is cold today. It got down to like 19 last night, which for Middle Georgia is very, very cold. So, yeah, we're gonna work in the shop today. So I think I posted a little video about this cart. We were cleaning up the metalworking area, the welding tables, and trying to get things organized. That's, by the way, I voted. Make sure you do. It's important. Um, but anyway, we were cleaning up the shop, trying to get stuff moved. Like I said, we're trying to make a new blacksmithing area, so it'll be a little safer. And so everything that is where I was standing, which is, there's my bandsaw, and there's the welding table, and I'm right here. So everything that was here is going to be going somewhere else in the shop to a permanent home, hopefully. But everything that was on that orange cart is now on top of my welding table. And let me show you what we got. So, yeah, this is, as you can see, we've got a decent collection of clamps down here. But this was all my overflow. I can't speak today. And so I need to find somewhere for all these clamps to go. And I think what we've come up with is this wall right here. We're going to build a ladder rack on it that will have a shelf at the top of it that I can store all of my Fireball tool clamps and oddball clamps like that one. But every rung will allow us to hang C-clamps like this. And by having it on that wall, it will protect the welding outlet as well as that airline from being hit as we walk past it. So what we're gonna do is attach it up here, and it'll go all the way to the floor. And I think that'll do what we need. It'll clean this mess off and help us move ahead with organizing the shop. So here's the plan. All of this and all of that is cut-offs, drops, scraps, leftovers from projects. We are hoping to build everything out of all of this, so we don't have to go buy any material. Here's what we've got. From the floor to the top of the rack is going to be 91 inches. We're going to make it 46 inches across. The first shelf or ladder rung will be 24 inches off the ground. The next one will be 18 above that. The next one 18. And then the next two will be 2 inches above that. And then the top of it will be 6 inches above the last bar. We may put a small little bar in there for the really, really small clamps. But then we'll take and create a tray that'll sit on top. It'll have a expanded metal bottom in it so we don't collect welding dust and flakes and chips and things. But that'll sit, and we will be able to put the Fireball Tools stuff and our squares and our clamps, oddball clamps up there. It'll sit off the wall about 6 inches. So that'll protect the outlet as well as the airline. And we'll anchor it into the concrete down here and anchor it to the wall up there. So I think that's it. We're going to start pulling material out of the bottom down here. Logan's going to cut it all, and then we will weld it together and try to get it done. Understand, this is not a customer's job, so it's not going to be making us any money directly. By getting us organized, it will allow us to be more efficient, find stuff easier, and hopefully that will make us a little bit of money. But overall, it's not. So we've got to get this done quickly. We can't waste time with it. and I'm not gonna go buy materials. So we're gonna have a hodgepodge mix of materials to get this done. It's whatever's on that rack. And so we may have angle iron in it, we may have some round bar, we may have pipe, square tubing. I don't know. Whatever we can find to make the distances, that's what it's gonna be made of. Matt, Scrap Whisperer, you'll appreciate this one. And I know Adam at Small Town Machine Shop will too, because he loves C-clamps. So this is a shout out to both of y'all. Hey, let's get started. All right, so kind of a minute in between when we started this project and right now, but just to kind of give you a heads up. So that's the rack behind me. We got everything cut. Logan came out and knocked it out and welded everything up while I was on duty with the fire department. So it's honestly a little taller than I thought. I am right at 6'2", and you can see it's a good 1.5 feet taller than me. It's at 7.5, almost 8 foot. But that being said, if we put a shelf up here, me and him are probably the only ones who can reach it. So I think we're going to drop down and we're going to put the shelf in between here and here on top of this. Then we can clamp vice grips to the bottom of that. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to change where we put the rack from up here to down here, and that'll still give us plenty of room. And as you can see, there's quite a few shelves or ladders to put the clamps on. So I think that's what we're going to do. It's actually balanced really well because it's not attached to anything. So you can see the brackets right there. We're going to put bolts anchoring it to the wall. And then as you come down, we've got the spots to anchor it to the floor. Okay, y'all, sorry about the mess, but I'm just trying to get stuff done today. I only have one day in the shop. So we've got the shelf built. It's 42 inches from this side to that side, and it's 12 inches from this outer edge to the inner edge. Let me see if I can get this piece up. We just 45'd it, welded it, and now I've cut the expanded metal. Like I said, I want this where slag and dust and stuff can fall through it. And what I'm doing is I'm actually using drop-offs. You can see all the trimmed up pieces. But these are all drop-offs from the grill projects we've had this year. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces. And a couple of them are different size expanded metal. But otherwise, I'm the only one who's going to notice it. It looks fine. It will do the job. And it uses up scrap metal without costing me anything extra. So that works. So right now we're going to tack these in. And then we'll mount this on the ladder rack. Then we'll take it outside and get it painted. Alrighty, there she is. I was gonna paint it blue, but in the spirit of this project, I haven't had to buy anything specifically for this project. So I had some machine gray paint left over from another job. So that's what they got. Let it dry and then we'll put it in the building. All right, y'all, there it is. We've got it anchored in, and as you can see, I've still got a lot to go, but Those larger C-clamps work out really good. And then come up smaller ones there. I can even put my large vice grips up here. And then up here, that isn't all of our Fireball squares, but all of our fixturing that's not clamps could go up there. I think that'll work out good. This isn't even all the stuff. But I like it. I like it a lot.